I got the juice, shit, I got the drip. I got the juice that'll put you on TV. Stop what you doing and subscribe to JuiiceTV.
YouTube, it's your boy Juice with 2 eyes, man. I'll pull back up on Grace VanderWaal, best friend live cover. First of all, I want to say, if you are a Grace fan right now, you need to comment down in the comment section. Listen, if you skipping this part, you're corny. Because listen, if you're a Grace fan, you need to comment right now and tell me what was the very first thing that attracted you to Grace. Because the first thing that attracted me to Grace was that she did her own thing. And that was my first thing about her that I enjoyed. Besides the fact that she can sing and all this other stuff, is the fact that she did her own thing and she put her own twist to it. That was what I respected from her. So let me know in the comment section what you guys most enjoyed. And after you do that, come back up to the video, press play, and you go see if we tap it into the video. All right, let's get it.
It's a cover by Rex Orange County called Best Friend.
I don't think I've ever heard her sing this before either.
Cause right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone.
Okay.
Can't help but check my phone. I can make you mine, but no, it wasn't meant to be. You see, I wasn't made for you, and you weren't made for me. Though it seems so easy.
Okay.
That's because I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. Forgot it was a cover, people. I forgot it was a cover. I was like, why is she singing these lyrics? I forgot it was a cover. I liked how she was singing, but I was like, why is she singing these lyrics? And then it's making sense because I looked up and it said cover. All right, my bad. Let me get back into it. I was fucking up. I was messing up. Excuse the language. I know it's a lot of young people in here.
Your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. But won't you wait?
Okay, now we're gonna break this part down as well. You guys hear this when she gets up. Just listen.
Your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart.
Okay, you heard that, how it kind of sounded like more of a natural voice, not as much of a singing note. Now, this means she is still good, but she's not great yet. She hasn't hit great. And what I mean by that is I'm attempting to compare her to others that she's trying to reach the caliber of, and in order to reach that, you have to critique certain things in order for her to reach that point. And for her to reach that point, that note that she sang when she was getting up, when you listen to Sierra or Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Adele, you listen to the female that sings in the Jinjer, I don't know how you say that. There's another female that sings in another band that sings very well. She has to learn still how to sing while moving. Hopefully she moves a little bit in this and sings a little bit more and corrects that. But you never hear those flaws, or you very, very, very rarely hear those flaws in the performance of singers that I just mentioned. And that's because they're phenomenal. They are at the peak. In order for her to get there, that's something that she's going to have to fix. But I'm rocking with the outfit, and she's singing still very, very well.
And make you cry, but won't you wait? No, it's too late. I'm on my own thing.
Her voice lost a little bit right there.
Let me tell you how it
Band's
feels
tough.
to be great. Oh, I feel great. You need to be yourself and love someone for loving you instead of someone really cool that makes your heart melt. Who knows what you truly felt? You're still my favorite girl. You better trust me.
She is getting a little rock to her though. That's a little. You know what I'm saying? She getting a little rock to her. I'm not mad at it. Okay, she jumping now. Turn up. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now, there's one thing that I do like so far about this, and I like a lot, is she is barefoot, and a lot of people may not notice that for what I noticed it for. What I noticed that for is she's still being true to herself, and she doesn't care about the image that she portrays in front of the camera. She's just being happy and being free. And a huge shout out to not only her parents, but whoever is guiding her through her music industry life, because it can wrap you and it can absorb you and it can turn you into something that you're not and something that you didn't want to become, but next thing you know, you're there and you're stuck and you're at that point, and then you're like, damn, this is not the female or this is not the male that I was wanting to be or who I was, but it is who I am now, and I can't fix it, or I can try, but then people are going to think that I'm fake. So I really respect the label is allowing her to stay true to who she is, and that's what the label was supposed to do if they really wanted her to blossom and become the artist that she's supposed to be. Now I know I compared her to Taylor Swift before, but I didn't compare her to Taylor Swift. I told you that's who she could elevate to, and that's who she could become as long as she reaches all of her goals and tries to exceed every goal that she has. Has she made that yet? No. When Taylor Swift came out and then instantly blew, okay? But she also blew for two reasons. One, there wasn't an artist like her out at that point, and the ones that were starting to fade away. It was the same thing as if you listen to rap, as the same thing as T-Pain did all the auto-tune and did all of the hooks for big bangers. Future came along the way. Future had a tiny bit more turn up in some songs, but less lyrics, and used the same format that T-Pain did. It was just something new and it was a different voice. And Taylor Swift hit the industry at the perfect time for her to blossom. There's a lot of artists out there like Grace, and when I mean that, there's a lot of young artists that can sing very, very well now. And that's what I mean. There's not a lot of artists like Grace, but there's a lot of artists that have the potential to become and to fill the shoes of what Grace is trying to become and what she's trying to do. And I'm not saying Grace is trying to become Taylor Swift or anything of that nature. All I am saying is for her to reach the pinnacle and for her to reach these points in her career, she has a different road, and it's a little bit harder than what Taylor Swift's was. So it's going to take her a little bit more time. And I really want to hear an album of hers, but I want to hear an album of hers straight. I want to go through the whole thing from top to bottom and then figure out what she did differently. Because she needs to figure out how she can write a song herself that can allow her to enjoy the moment and bounce around the stage how she is here. She doesn't have the song where she can do that yet fully and allow her voice to completely expand and allow her voice to hit all of the notes that she wants to hit. So for her to hit that moment, that's what we're all waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. But until then, we're along for the ride, and then we just got to take what we get, and you either like it or you don't. And right now, I ain't mad at this. I'm mad because it's a cover, and I don't like listening to covers because I want to hear her original song because I know she can sing, and I know she writes very good lyrics, and I know she writes very good songs for her age, and I want to hear that. But I'm not upset that she's doing a cover. And the only other thing is I don't know who the best friend, I don't know who the actual artist is, nor do I know what they sound like, so I don't know if she sounds better or worse. So that's where I'm kind of stuck out with this one. But let's keep tapping in. I'm fucking with the hairstyle a lot, though. It's different. She ran out of breath when she hit that note, and you could tell. But she's going to have a lot of performances like this before she can have a phenomenal one. Bounce around. there's so many flaws and imperfections in this live performance. There's so many. And I actually don't mind it because I'm seeing her become who she's trying to become, and she's allowing herself to get out of that shell to the world. This is probably how she is in the studio. This is how she is where she goes around. This is how she is when she's writing a song at home, more than likely. Now, this isn't her song, but for example, she has to have these performances in order to reach what she's trying to reach. And I like that she's doing it. And I respect that she is attempting to do something she's not comfortable with. And you can tell she's not comfortable with it when she's singing. She's comfortable moving around, but when she sings, she's not comfortable. And you can tell this a little bit. But that's perfectly fine, though, because you got to do this in order to get to that next point. She has to do this. And she's only going to get nothing but more positive energy from moving around like this. This is probably one of her favorite performances live. I bet it's probably her favorite, besides one of her first ones.
I still wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one. I might just be the one.
That was dope though. Oh, they kind of. Okay, one. All right, next thing when they do this, they need to turn her vocals up just a tiny bit and turn everyone else down a little bit, because it's about her at this point. And you kind of get lost just a little bit with her voice and the instrumentals, which is okay, but it happened just a little too much for me. And the only reason why I critique Grace VanderWaal's videos so much, and if you ever notice me critiquing an artist that you like a lot, and I critique them a lot, it's because I really want to see them succeed. It's because I'm trying to figure out all the flaws that they have, because hopefully she sees it, and from my perspective, she sees where I'm coming from, and hopefully she does see, and you're like, you know what? Maybe he is right, or maybe she is right, or maybe that person's right, maybe whoever says that, you know what? Let me try something different, or let me keep practicing at it until I perfect my craft. And that's all it's about. I just want to see her make all the imperfections perfect, and then so she has that one performance that is just flawless, and it builds her confidence through the roof, and then everything after that. Everything that she writes and every performance after that would just be phenomenal for her. And that's really why I critique her so hard. And I know she's young and she's doing damn well better than anyone I probably know, and damn well better than what I would do. So big ups to her. Her voice sounded very good. There was shaky moments and stuff like that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that in this video she moved around more than she has in all of her other previous videos, and I respect that a lot. It takes a lot of guts to do that, and especially in front of a crowd. It's hard if you do that in front of your family. Imagine doing that in front of all of those people right there. It's a different ball game. But if you guys enjoyed the reaction, let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comment section below. Drop a like if you want. If you dislike, let me know why you disliked, at least so I understand why. Follow me on my Instagram, because you guys follow me on my Instagram. Alright, follow me on my Instagram, because you guys are going to control my life for 24 hours eventually, and there's going to be polls on my story, and you guys are going to have to participate in it, and it's going to be a super, super dope video, but I want to enjoy it with all of you guys, so make sure you guys follow me on Instagram for that reason. And then after that video, you guys can unfollow me if you want to, but it's your boy Juice for 2 Eyes, man, and I'm out this thing.